Hello. Hello, guys. I'm just waiting for you guys. Hello. Hello, world. So sorry for the delay. Um, we just had a little accident. Happy Easter, our machine. Sorry for the delay because we just had what do you call this? A little accident on the road on our way home, and yeah, because we went for our hiking together with Janine and Ryan. So I'm so sorry. Uh, I'm late for 30 minutes, and just to let you know about it. And we're just waiting for others to come and join us. Yeah, happy Easter to you, our machine. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so this is still about life in abroad, Usapang OFW, part two. We're just waiting for others to join us. Just give me a sec. Hi, Shan. How are you, Shan? Thank you for joining us, Shan. How's your day, Shan? Oh, that's good. I heard that you're going tomorrow out of town. Yeah, I heard tomorrow. Aren't you going? Yeah, it's an out of town. You're going to Dinosaur Museum, right? That Dinosaur Museum, What was that? What is that? Yes, so you remember that, right? Oh no, not other countries yet. Oh, hello world. Hello Pute. How's Pute? We're just waiting for others, guys, to so that we can talk about the life here in abroad. Pute, are they going to join us, right? Happy Easter to you too, Pute. I'm sorry, I'm late because we had a little accident on the road, and good thing nothing happened to us. But yeah, so I came late, and then I forgot my key with my. It's with my friends. It's in my friend's car, so I have to go back again and then get my key so I can come inside of my place. And supposedly I am home at around 6 o'clock. But yeah, and accidents sometimes happen. And yeah, so we just went to Canada's Kispute, and we did a hike. That's a long hike, and it's challenging. It's really challenging because of the um, mushy snow. The trail is so mushy, and it's so deep. Hello, for those who are joining us. Hello and happy Easter to everyone. So I was just talking about what happened earlier. So we went to forgot the hiking trail Pute, but it's like almost 10K back and forth. It's almost 10K back and forth, and it's a slow hike because of that mushy trail. It's deep. As it's deep as more than 1 foot, more than that. And so watch out for that because there's a blooper and there's a prank. So how about you, Pute? What made you busy today? Wow, K-drama marathon, eh? You're doing marathon while I'm doing the hiking there. Oh, really? Wow, that's nice. 8K? Oh, impressive. Oh, 8,000 steps. I thought 8,000K. Yeah, I thought it's 8,000K. Oh, I remember now. We went to Prairie Ridge Trail, something like that. It's a bit scary. Oh, 8,810 steps. Oh, that's good. For those who just joined, please like our live, and thank you. I'm just waiting for your others, guys, so that we can have interaction on the life here and abroad, so that somehow you can get learnings also, or you can understand, you can understand the life here, especially for those who are the families of OFWs. Happy Easter, Shan. Shan, I cooked spaghetti here. We'll give Toto later, okay? You just ask for from Toto. Tito Toto. Hi, Jaira. Thank you. Where's Mama? Happy Easter, Jaira. Shan, sorry, Shan, Jaira, please like our live. Really? Happy Easter. How come she's sleeping? How about Tita Mariam? They will be interacting too because they're part of this life in abroad. Is she going to work tonight? Guys, I just freshen up a bit and then I'm now here facing to you guys, talking to you. We started, okay, we started 9:30ish. We left here and then we went to Ryan's place, and then we went to Kananaskis, and then we came back here close, yeah, 6 o'clock. And how many hours that we, oh, I think it's 8 hours. What is that, Sean? Is that an Easter egg? Jai, your mama forgot it. Ryan, hello world. Thank you for the time and thank you for the fun when we went to Kananaskis. Although it's not a good ending for me and Janine, but it's still a good one. Okay, Sean. Thank you. Yes, to all our Ryan's fans. Ryan is in the house. Guys, watch out for his video. Not only our video during our hiking, but also he has, it will be a short video, guys. Watch out for that. Oh my gosh, Judith, how come that you're late? You overslept. Yes, more good footage to come as per Ryan. Yeah, we had so much fun in there, and it but I'm excited to share this to you guys soon. Okay, so I think we ay, sorry guys. Sorry. I know, no, it's not 6 p.m. I said 7 p.m. But the thing is, I was saying earlier that we had a little accident, me and Janine, on our way, not on our way home actually, because we are going home actually already. She's going to drop me here, but we decided to go to McDonald's first. And then, yeah, just a little accident, but it's not really scary. Although I feel bad for Janine's car. Yeah. And so the 7 o'clock, it went to 7:30. So I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. Uh, world. Where's Miriam? Miriam is important here too. I'm not expecting really more to join, more people to join with us because one, I'm late, and the next one is I know that back home they're celebrating Easter Sunday, and yeah. So anyway, so we our title for this is actually the part two of our life in abroad, Usapang OFW. So the last time we were talking about how we came here in Canada, how we were able to work. Yeah, her car got damaged. Yeah, I feel so sorry for Janine, really. Well, because before we left to Ryan's place, I I suggested maybe we can have McDonald's just drive going for a drive-through, and then there's a McDonald's there in West Hills. So when she did the left turn, she went to the gutter, and then the tire, the rear tire, bursted. And according to her, it's the two tires that are affected. Yeah. Well, so going back to our life here and abroad, Usapang OFW Part 2, uh, we're kind of on the part on in the part 1, we were talking about how we started our life in here, what's how did we come in here, and others also were able to share their story, and the others were telling about like for example for Anna Eunice, she was talking about her life in Saudi Arabia. And others, mostly actually, they came from Hong Kong to come here in Canada as nanny. But for us, me, Miriam, and Judith, we were hired directly from back home. So that's the story. And now we will touch about how what is life in here. Is it really are we really blessed? Yes, we are blessed, but it's not really it's not an easy money, as I would say. Even others would say that it's not an easy money in here. First, on our day to day, Judith, you may add some more if you may. First, it's all our errands in here, it's all our chores in here. For me, for example, I'm by myself here, so first you have to cook so that you can eat. You will do your chores, you'll do your laundry. We don't have a helper to do that because it's also expensive in here to have a helper. You have to have, like, you are also, not only because it's expensive, but because they are also assessing you if you are capable of paying them. And if you are also going for just house cleaning, it's expensive because it's also per hour. And and paying for somebody to clean your house, we would rather clean our house, right? Because it's too much also to pay for them. And yeah, so you have to cook on your own food. Sometimes our food is already, um Judith, how do you call that? Mostly leftovers, because we have to cook on this day when we are off, and then we just have to put in the fridge, and then it's how many days in there staying for to just we'll just microwave it, hit it in microwave. And yes, for example, me, I worked 4 days in a row since Tuesday, and I don't have time because at the end, pangat. Pangat pala, sabi ni Judith. Tawag niya doon. She call it pangat. pangatlong araw, pang-apat na araw, pang-limang araw na na ulam. Yeah, it's just in the fridge. You'll just reheat it. So that's the story of that's my story actually, and it's even harder if you are not feeling good. Like for example, the last time I've been telling and telling this over and over again, that it was really hard on my part when I went uh, for that disability, where I cannot do where I cannot do uh, it on my own. I have to ask the help, or even my friends offered help for me to cook for me, to clean the house for me, and even to change the beddings. And it's hard and it's frustrating because the you know the self pity will sink into you because you can do nothing. And in here, you have neighbors, but you don't see each other. You might see, you may see each other like in the hallway, or it's very occasional that you can see your neighbors because they are all people are in here are also busy. They have their lives of their own. Yeah, as Judith said, the only day that we can cook really is on our day off. And yeah, that's and then also when we do groceries, I myself to be prefer to have to of course have Filipino foods. And having that Filipino foods is expensive. If you just eat like what Canadians are eating, then at least you will be able to save a little bit. But because I'm a Filipino by heart, and even the food that I am craving, even the fruits that I am craving is like tropical and all Filipino foods. So we have to go to like Asian store, or and because now there is an why I'm saying Ocean City, Seafood City. There's now Seafood City. Yeah, you can buy some Filipino goods in there, goodies, and also they have their own like restaurant in there that you can choose and buy all the Filipino foods like the toron and everything. It's all in there. A friend of mine, like Judith, is happy to go there to just sometimes you need some day off also for cooking, right? It's just like back home. We have carinderia in there. We have just when you just go out of your house, you have all the carinderias in there, right? Like Ryan, that is the carinderia means like a little um not really a restaurant, like a store. They are selling cooked foods, and it's either you have to eat in there, or you gonna just order for to go. Yeah, and this is not like back home that we can just so so that was like a nephew to me who just called because he asked me earlier if he was in Seafood City when he called me, and he's telling me if I have something to buy in there, so he could buy it for me because I am not driving in here, and I'm just so blessed that I have friends who offer help for me, like just this one groceries. And yeah, so he said there's crab in there. So I asked him to buy for me, and also pandesal. So see, it's still Filipino foods that I am craving. And speaking of that, it's expensive because it's imported. So like the fish in there, it's either made in imported from Vietnam, from Philippines, from China, and those fish that we bought, it's all frozen. We cannot buy in here fresh foods, fresh seafoods just like back home. Yeah, and it's expensive. And yeah, so that's the life we have in here. And it's like a routine. It's a routinary activity for you just when you go home, when you go to work after you work, you go home. I think the only consolation, maybe we have we can afford to buy the material things, because in here you have the credit cards that you can use, right? Please join with me, Judith, in saying that we have credit cards. They have installments in here that uh, you can just do it through credits. But at the end of the day, it will still be you who will gonna pay for it. And then there are some people in here are who are also into consolidation of their credits, because they were not able to manage well uh, their. Oh, hi, Annabelle. Yeah, they weren't able to manage well their finances. And yeah, so there are advantages and disadvantages in here. Yes, we can have the material things, but the stress level in here is so up there, from your work, from your day to day. Because why you're stressed from day to day? Because it's only you. Nobody can help you. um I mean, nobody is helping you with your day to day, like for example your chores, your food. I kept saying this. I'm just blessed that I have friends. Like for example, Priscilla will, if I'm so lazy to cook because I'm so tired, I will just ask her what did she cook, and she will just tell me that, oh, I will just give you this one, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's so tiring, right? Right, Judith? Annabelle said, in our time, it's really hard. Even calling home was hard. Now, with social media, it's easier to get in touch for free. Now, there's a lot of Filipino foods from other groceries and restaurants, unlike before. Yes, I agree. Because for example, in our place, this oh my gosh, I miss you too, Marlon. Did you know that we just went we just went hiking, and this is the most challenging hike we had. the the trail was mushy, and the snow, and then it's so deep. It's more than 1 foot sometimes. If you're unlucky, you will go go down deep in there. I can't wait to have a hiking with you again, guys. Marlon and Malu. So yeah, so um, I really agree with. We went to Prairie Prairie Ridge Point, I think. Yeah, we went to Prairie Ridge Point. We went to Prairie Ridge Point, and then that's oh my gosh, it's so it's so tiring. We started 11 o'clock. Thank you, To. So Toto is here now. He brought the crabs and the pandesal for me. So just put it there, To, please. Thank you.
Medyo na limutan ko lang sa lababo yung basa.
Yeah.
Off kasi ko.
Yeah. We did hiking earlier. My
Ah.
God.
Oo, yan.
Yeah. To,
Ah,
resibo. Ano?
Hindi na
Ja-
ako ng bayad.
Text mo ha.
Hindi ako ng bayad.
Go.
Ha?
No.
Ha?
No, 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 no. I no, no, no. I will talk to your mama.
Wala ko na sa mama. Yan. Sige na ako na.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Not in my live. Yeah, so that's Toto. And Toto, speaking of Toto, he's like my nephew in here. He helped me a lot when I started when I started moving here in my place. He did most of the stuff in here. He helped me a lot. And even if you don't ask him, he will offer it to you. So just thankful that I have a family in here, I would say. Yeah, so yeah, it's because now we have a lot of Filipinos. We have a lot of Filipinos in here, so I think that's the reason why Seafood City came also. And there are lots. If you go there, it's like you are just like back home. And there's music when it's Christmas. They will also play Filipino Christmas songs. Yeah, and because before I think we don't we have lots of Filipinos in here before, but not as much as now, right, Marlon? By the way, Marlon, how's your trip? And I think the only consolation for us here also is the only consolation for us here, like nowadays, we are fond of going hiking, going to the mountain. Yes, it's a distressor for me, especially because uh, at work you're already stressed because, of course, it's every day. It's every day. It's a stressor. It's not like back home that it's an easy. I'm not just saying that it's an easy one back home, but in here, ano ba tawag doon? Sinusulit talaga nila yung bayad nila sa'yo. Right? Sinusulit nila talaga yung ina-earn mo. Yeah. Back home, we can just do bunching, but in here, no. Because it's black and white. They have the standards, they have the policy and procedures that you have to do. Otherwise, your license will be at stake. Um, in here, if you have, for example, somebody complain to you to your college, like for example, the college is equivalent to PRC in back home. So if somebody will complain to you, your license is already in there in public. You can check that in public, your license number. Little things that you haven't done or something, and if somebody complained, they will act upon it right away. And that's why it's so stressful. It's like they you got uh they they got what they pay for you, something like that. I love that music at seafood on Christmas, feeling home. I know, right? Super. Japan is beautiful. Wow, good for you. Japan is still in my bucket list, but actually my bucket list is still a list. I think because I know that you might wonder that I I am by myself, why I cannot go to other places, right? Well, there are priorities that I have to consider, and I think I deprived myself of that. You may say, maybe, but anyway, that's how it is. I know, right? Sana all, Marlon. How about you, Judith? What can you share about the life here and abroad? Okay, from Annabelle, I think sometimes we really can't have it all. In the Philippines, even if we don't have that much, but if even if we don't have that much, but less stress, and we always have something to laugh about, but we need to find money for our family. Yeah, that's why there is advantages and disadvantages, because in here we can provide, right? We can say that financially we are able in here, because the government the government, especially if you have, um how do you call that, if for example during COVID time, right? people people don't have work, and like for example the restaurants did not open, but the government of Canada provided, making sure that this certain worker is still earning. That's coming from Canada, from the government. And then even others were even happy to receive it, because it's more than what they are what they are earning. So yeah, I think it's the government is just generous enough to provide this, because the tax is also, it's, but we're still blessed in here because we only have one, right? We only have one tax in here in Alberta. Others, they have two, the provincial and then the federal. Right, Marlon? And for example, also the gadgets, it's easy in here. Because you know why it's easy in here? The store will also give you give you an offer, like for example for financing. You will just pay the gadget, for example, laptop. You want to buy a laptop, you can just not pay it right away. Sometimes they will give you 6 months to pay, zero interest. Imagine that. So of course people can afford to buy it, because it's like an in 6 months time, or even in 12 equal payments, something like that. For example, for me, when I have this place, I have to buy furnitures, I have to buy appliances, but it's all credit. It's like 24 months to pay without interest. You will just have a fee. I don't know how did they call that. I forgot already. But yeah, you just have to pay the fee, and then that's it. You will pay it for 24 months. So that you can afford to buy it. Back home, if you don't if you don't have that like credit history or something, you cannot really do that, right? And most especially here, well, customer satisfaction in here is really really good in North America, or even in Europe. For example, if you want to you call this to return the items, you can return it. Even sometimes they will say it's only good for 90 days, But if you have to go there in the store, they still have the option to, to accept it. In there, excuse me, I had an experience in there. I was in Robinson. I was just I paid already. I was still in the store, and then I just want to change it or to return and then to buy another one. They don't want anymore because they said it's already, it's already paid, it's already charged. So that's how I think that's that's what will maybe I miss if I will be going back home during my retirement. But for now, I would say I'm happy to be where I am right now. So some of us is from Annabelle. Some of us is through lucky though, despite of being in a foreign country. God still watch over us by sending His angels through other people and friends who became like our family. Yes, I really agree on that. And and yes, like for example, I am always bragging this. Priscilla is by my side here. Through I have. It's not that I have tested it, but it's like through the circumstances I've I've realized that Priscilla is there, especially in my down moment. Yeah, she is a family, and her family is my family too. And also my other friends, they uh they are like angels, I would say. Sometimes your friends is your friends whom you consider as family. Sometimes you can feel their sincerity, you can feel their love. And you can feel really that um, they're really concerned of you. They if they can only take care of you, they would. What else, Judith, what else that you have encountered in here that you want to share? And people in here, as I've said earlier, they have their own lives, right? They have their own activities, they have their own routine. And if you happen to see them uh, outside, they're so friendly, even if you don't know them, they will say hi to you, hello. And it's really a good feeling that people just greeted you despite that they don't know you. Okay, from Judith. Here, if you get sick, you can survive with your health insurance and government support. uh, yeah, that's really true. But but you will miss the family support who are always there in the hospital till you go home. Yeah, here you are alone in the hospital, but you will not worry about paying your hospital bill. True, really, that's true. The only thing is your the emotional support, right? You don't have it in here. And if even if it's a major surgery, you it's like the next day you already discharged, and you don't have to pay. Yeah, you don't have to worry about hospital bills. But the thing is, yeah, you have to do it on your own. You have to recuperate on your own. You Nobody will really help you to, during your recuperation. Nobody there to, but it's only you. Yeah, that's really true. and and that's why, Judith, people in here are close to each other, like like really family, because we have to help one another in here, right? we have to we have to help one another, to pick up one another, but dragging them not dragging them, the crab mentality that we have. Pardon me, guys, but there are people like that. There are also fellow Filipinos who are like that. The crab mentality is still there. Yeah, I think that's the reason why we have friends in here that we consider as families, because yeah, if you have to be with them, with your friends. You have to be with them because you don't have your extended families in here. You don't have families in here. The only thing that you have is your friends. And and it's sad that um like families back home, they don't really consider it, that if you are in here, you are good, you are earning much, but they didn't consider that sometimes you need your emotional support, right? If you are sick, um, the only consolation they might be able to help you is just to ask you, how are you? You're doing good. It's like you have your own world in here, that you don't have a family back home. That's how it is. So that's why there are really friends in here that are very close to each other, that they are like families, right? I don't know if you agree with me, but that's how I see it. Most of the Filipinos in here, they are creating a family in here, because what they can do, we have to support each other. And I wish Filipinos who have this notion that we are just so life is easy in here, because they could see, especially with the social media, we can we can't blame them too, that they can only see, they can only see the other side of it. Like, for example, when we are having pictures, we look so happy, right? We look so happy, we're having fun. Yes, we are having fun, but because we are doing it to have ourselves some, recreational activities, maybe, or having that enjoying the life we have. Oh, hello, Ate Feli. Thank you for joining. So yeah, we cannot blame them too, because most of the Filipinos are posting there in the social media that they are so happy in here. They have the material things that they're bragging there, like their bags, their shoes, maybe their clothes, but behind that, you don't know what they are going through. Correct me if I'm wrong, but mostly I that's how I see it. Maybe, like, for example, me, for example, if I'm stressed, I go to the mall. uh not really to go shopping, but sometimes you are tempted to go shopping, but because you have to distress yourself. And then people are going for shopping because they want to, to distress themselves, because that life is stressful actually. And then there are people in here, um, who are undergoing depression. There are factors: your work, being away from your family, um, and also the weather. The winter time is also depressing. And also, if especially um if you are not feeling well, you know those are the factors that may contribute for this person to be depressed. From Annabelle, here, even you're earning more, still hard to save and buy properties in the Philippines. If you earn more and know how to save, it's easier to invest and buy properties. It takes 15 to 30 years to pay for a house, unlike in the Philippines. Yeah, exactly. Most of the my coworkers, even my friends, are doing two jobs. Sometimes they are doing three jobs so that they can sustain life in here and also back home. It's it I we are sharing we are sharing this, guys, because we we want to we don't want to blind you. We want to show to you what really life is in here. You may not believe it, but yes, there are people in here who went bankrupt, and then there's even one Filipino in here who is homeless. You may say because they are working in abroad, it's easy. No, it's not. Peop- I think it's a cliche already, but to be honest, it's really hard to be in here. I am just thankful, but maybe because I do have a strong personality that I can handle it. But you don't know, guys, what I've been through to where I am now. Even right now, I am not I am not an exception, because I went through a lot too. I went through a lot, and even as of this moment, I am still um, encountering those moments. I don't want to be emotional right now, but yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. It's hard. And the money, and these Filipinos, the money that they are sending, it's not just easy. You're really working for it. They are not paying in here, and you're just doing nothing. No, you have to work for it, what they are paying for you. And You think like um and also that that balikbayan boxes. Oh my gosh. You don't know guys how how much we spent and our effort to put that in that box. The shopping, especially me, I'm not driving. I'm just going there sometimes in the store and it's so heavy. I have to carry it all the way. It's we're discounting the amount that we're buying for that. It's the effort. It's the effort that we are putting that in a box, tape it, and send it to back home. Right? Right, guys? For those who, for I know most of the Filipinos, I think all of the Filipinos are doing that, and you will agree to me that it's really hard to have that boxes na mapuno mo, and then you have to tape it, and then you have also to wait the time na ipipick up yung box na yan. Right? Sometimes, napuno mo na and it's na nasobrahan, and then later on, oh, okay, we'll just do another box. And then you have to buy again. It's the feeling. It's a feeling of fulfillment for me. It's a feeling of fulfillment. If my family is happy, I am happy too. It's a fulfillment that, you know, if your family only knows what we are eating here, if only you are just close to us here, we can just share it to you. What we are eating in here, what we are buying in here. But sometimes life isn't fair, right? Yeah, that's how what's that's the effort of sending boxes back home. Some of them when they receive balikbayan boxes, they will still complain. They don't know how much money we put on it and the effort. Yeah, correct. For me, it's more of the effort. It's more of the effort. It's more of the effort, really. Yeah, I think what else that I sorry guys. What else that we can share to them? Oh, also, that's why most of the Filipinos here are doing two jobs. And aside from that, they are also, especially during COVID, oh my gosh, what they're doing, they are cooking and they're selling it through Facebook marketplace, right? They are posting it. They're posting those whatever they can earn money because life is it I know that this is Canada, but still life for most people in here is hard. Oh yeah, Christmas in here is different. Christmas in here is just like nothing for me because well, maybe it's time for friends, sometimes for friends to get together, right? But it's really different. It's really different. For me, it's depressing to have Christmas in here. But I guess maybe this year I will try to embrace it. Just like I'm embracing winter, right? I so love now going to for a winter hike. Yeah, Holy Week too is different. Just like this Holy Week, right? It's as if nothing, right? because in here it's multicultural, and they have different uh, practices also, different religions, different practices. Yeah. Nice one, Pute and Annabelle. So is now just today, I can't imagine myself that I been right after my hiking. I'm here now facing to you guys. Pardon me if sometimes I'm finding words. Even earlier, I was telling Janine and Ryan that my brain is like frozen. Sometimes I'm thinking a lot before I have to say it. You know what I mean? It's hard to say that word. I'm still just like now. I I'm talking to you, but it's hard to find words. Yeah, gardening is all year round in here. Yeah, gardening is all year round in the Philippines, and if you just even if you just have the backyard in there, you can just uh, plant veggies in there, fruits or flowers. In here, we cannot. If I we only have the weather. If we only have the weather, guys. If we have only the weather, same as back home, I think my little yard in here, I already ripped a lot of like veggies or fruits. Yeah, back home we are really blessed that we have that kind of weather, right? We can plant there. We can survive actually if we are only masipag lang tayong magtanim. And as I'm getting, matured, not old, as I'm getting matured, I find myself now um, having this being a plantita. And I think if we only have the weather like back home, I would have planted veggies in here like um, alugbate, malunggay, ano pa ba? Ah, saluyot, okra, talong. Last summer, I planted bell pepper. It's already growing. It's already have that how do you call that? Yung may bunga na ba? And yet kasi papunta na ng winter, ay nako, hindi namatay. Maybe we'll see this year. Yeah, I know, right? Weather makes a big difference. Yes, I agree, Judith. Especially winter in here. Mm. Going to work. I remember that long time ago when there was no train in here, close to my workplace. It's still the bus, that the transportation, and then during weekends, I think it's only 11:45. My out there at work is 11:15. You know, during winter, I have to run to catch that bus. And if I cannot catch it, then I have to call for a cab. Imagine that that pile of snow going to Kevin Reed. Hello, Kevin. Thank you for joining us. We're talking about the life here and abroad, and uh, Usapang OFW. So yeah, I have to run. I have to run and catch the bus. And at the temperature sometimes it's -30, and it went as high -40. And while waiting for the bus, maybe I will be there earlier, a little bit early, like maybe 5 minutes. Even you're there for 5 minutes, you're freezing. Oh my goodness. It's that's I think that's one of also of the experiences that I cannot forget. Going going to commuting in a very freezing temperature. So yeah, that's one of our usaping OFW. So how about you guys? Ano yung mga experiences nyo din? What are your experiences also when you're aside from the ones that you mentioned, and the ones also I told you my experiences. Although nga, syempre, ang paglalaba dito is hindi naman mahirap. Pero back home, you already have that, also the laundry, right? The washing machine, and you have tons of laundromats in there that you can just pay, right? Life is actually easier now than compared before when I was back home, that we really have to wash manually our clothes. And I won't forget that sometimes I do have some abrasions in here because I have to really wash it. I did have a hard life. Yeah, I did have a hard life. Yung totoong parang hard labor ba? I'm sure you guys experienced that too, right? And also, uh, isa sa mga inaano mo is ang TFC, 'di ba? Malaking bagay din 'yon. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Pyut, because I just embraced it now. How many years I am here? I'm almost 14 years in here. I just embrace it because what if you won't embrace it? Yeah, that's true. There are winter blues really. More people are so depressed. Healthcare, feel secure that they will attend to you no matter what. Unlike Philippines, no money, no insurance, no service. Yeah, correct. If you don't have, and worst is this, in our province, they have this one, they in Negros Occidental. I want that really to everybody to know. They have this one hospital policy. I don't know what is that about. How did they come up on that policy? You cannot just go straight to the hospital if you won't go to your health centers. And then the health centers are not capable of doing, because it's a health center, right? They're not capable of saving lives like emergency. They don't have even the Annabelle, how do you call that? The portable defibrillator. I'm always forgetting that. Yeah, they don't have even that. In here, in the mall, in airplane, they have that. I'm always forgetting that. And you cannot just go to the hospital without going to that health center. And the health center will be the one to, it's just like a transition in here. I think so. It's just like a transition in here, that the transition will be the one well, if you have to call 911 here, um, you also have to call the transition so that they will know what their patient is, that we are sending to them. But in there, you cannot just go direct to the hospital, even if you have money. And of course, sometimes it's home, AED. Yeah, thank you, Judith. AED. And they don't have even AED. Just imagine that, guys. Um, I don't know who really why they did that. Maybe they have maybe they have reasons too. Like, for example, maybe we have lack of hospitals. They don't have much hospitals to cater these people of Negros Occidental. That's why they came up with that policy. But I think it's not really fair because we have the right to we have the right to live. We have the right to survive too, right? Well, maybe because we ha- we have this we our country is poor compared to in here. But I hope that there will be a solution to that. That one hospital policy. I don't know how they call it, but yeah. And yeah, so in here, you are really secured when it comes to your health. But because you're secure financially, uh, you will not be uh, yung ang tawag doon, na-frozen na naman ako. Hindi ka na problema ba sa babayarin mo sa hospital because your the healthcare here in Canada is free na, 'di ba? But most people are still going to the hospital because you know why? Una, overworked siguro. Tapos yung stress dito. Yung stress kasi yung talaga makaano sa'yo eh. Yun talaga makaka-pull down sa'yo, sa health mo. And then, um, yan tawag to. And then, nawala na naman ako. Sorry, guys. Yung stress, yung work natin dito, yun ang ano ba, kahit pa sabihin mo na you're secured healthcare dito. Pero most of the people here na nagkakaroon pala ng mga um, cancers din. Because, you know why? Isa to, ang stress, isa na sa ano yan, contribute. And also, yung mga kinakain namin dito. We don't have that fresh fish, fresh vegetable. May meron naman ngayon fresh vegetables, pero mostly kasi frozen yung mga kinakain kasi namin. And yeah, number one really is the stress. It's nice to go back home, but we're concerned with regards to healthcare, especially that we're not getting younger. Agree. There's what we are that's what we are thankful here. Healthcare is free. Yeah, agree. That's I'm thankful to, although I'm not much, especially for those who undergone like major surgeries, undergone these chemotherapies. How much is that back home, right? But in here, but in here, you don't have to worry about. You just worry how you recover yourself, right? Yung stress talaga, if you don't know how to handle it, it's either mahuhulog ka sa depression, maging magkakaroon ka ng sakit, excuse me, mga sakit na eventually mag ano ba, ma-undergo ka ng ah, mga therapy na ganon. Marami kasi dito din, marami ring may mga depression dito. And I heard that it's getting higher na rin eh. Especially during winter nga, yung winter blues dito. Excuse me. Alam nyo guys, ito, french fries ko, na ano na, kumunat na. Kain tayo. I bought this one because I said I still have time to be with you guys, to go live. But then I forgot my key in Janine's car, and that's why I have to go back and forth. So here, I'm eating it. Oh, Annabelle, here's for you. Actually, guys, here's for you all. Pasensya na, ito lang muna. Fries. Guys, I just want to thank everyone, for my subscribers, for my friends who are so supportive of my channel in here. I'm so thankful really, um, na binibigyan nyo ng oras tong mga videos ko, and thank you sa mga positive feedbacks nyo um, sa mga videos na ina-upload ko, especially sa mga sa mga friends ko, sa mga casts ko. Wala mga bayad yan ah. It's they are so game, cooperative sila sa lahat kung anong mga sinasabi ko. It's a one-man show kaya. I'm the cameraman, I'm the director, I'm the editor. I'm so thankful for all the support guys na binigay nyo sa akin. For those na mga taong yan, alam nyo how thankful I am to you guys. Thank you for supporting me where I'm happy doing this. You know, this this YouTube channel, I found it as one of my distressors. I'm happy to have this, and you can see how you can see how happy I am when I'm with my friends and communing with the nature. I'm happy. This is one of my distressors actually. And thank you. You don't know how happy I am that you are supporting me, guys. For others, maybe they will be thinking that it's just so petty na itong channel na to na walang katuturan to or something. No, it's not for monetization, guys. It's not only for kung mag-monetize man, it's okay. But if not, it's okay. I'm okay with that because this is my therapy. This is my therapy. This is my distressing activity. And if oh, thank you, Judith. Oh, Kevin, thank you for dropping by here. Thank you so much. Ingat din. Thank you, Judith. Yan ang napasalamat sa akin. Ang sasabi sa akin, happy for you. Isa yan sa mga cast ko na walang bayad. Isa yan sa masugid kong tagapanood. Because they know. Because they know. Hi, Marlon. Yeah, correct. Because they know that I'm happy of this one. So they are really very supportive. And thank you so much, guys. You know who you are. To our star, also the writer, cameraman, and editor, we are happy to be part of your cast. Oh, Mando, wag mo akong pa-emotionalin dito ah. I know Judith, right? Oh my gosh, nag-emotional na naman ako. Because you know why? You're so supportive. That's why, hindi mo na kailangan sabihin ba? You're always on the go. I'm so thankful really guys that you're so supportive ng ng channel ko. Ay, pasensya na guys. I know that people might say no, na people might say na, oh, you're a nurse already and that you're doing something. It's not because of the money. It's not because of the monetization. It's because this is a therapy for me. This is what makes me happy. And my friends even teasing me that this is already my full-time job. But you know what? Even I'm not monetizing yet. I don't feel na parang nahirapan ako or what. Because you know what? I love doing this. This is my therapy. I know this is so petty eh. Para sa iba siguro ano lang to. Hey, ganyan lang. No, it's my therapy. This is what makes me happy. No, I'm just so thankful of these people, including you, Annabelle. Of these friends that I do have that yeah, they're so very supportive na kahit hindi mo ba sabihin ba, they are there. And 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 to think ha that at first they're camera shy. Right guys? Hindi yan sila nag-ano, pag may camera nga gumaganon pa yan sila. But because I can feel your love guys and so thank you. Ngayon, wala nang hiya-hiya. No more hiya-hiya. They will just even volunteer. Oh, where are we going? Oh, what song are we going to sing, right? Ay, my goodness. Because they see that I'm happy on this one, they're very supportive of this. Because guys, this is my memory lane. This is so important to me. This is my memory lane. When I am a senior citizen na and I knock on wood, hopefully not, na magka-demensya ako. at least kahit papaano kung makikita ko yung sarili ko diyan, at least papaano, siguro may ano naman 'yan, may ma-recall naman ako kahit papaano, 'di ba? And when I'm seeing where I went, kung ano mga lugar na pinapuntahan, kung ano mga kalokohan, mga fun-fun namin diyan, at least may memory ako na ano ba. So, thank you ha. Ang mga nandito ngayon, ipapa-thank you ko ngayon 'yan. Like si Annabelle, si Judith, si Cute the Cute, Marlon of course. Si Marlon, sabi ko nga sa kanya, "Marlon, what's gonna happen to my my YouTube channel that you're not here?" Kasi siya ang driver. Siya yung naghahanap ng place. Yan ang role ni Marlon. And of course, I have to thank also my friends there in US and also back home. You know who you are, guys. Thank you. Thank you for your support. And yeah, I know that you are happy that I'm having this. Actually, ano lang to eh. I'm just redirecting my life na sa dito. Kasi, if not, siguro mag-ano lang ako. Mag-dwell lang ako sa kung ano ang nasa utak ko, kung ano nasa puso ko. And when I had this injury, I told you, lahat yon nag-sink in sa akin. Yeah. And getting older, I think so too. Na may ano rin yan, may ano tawag to? May ano ba, may factor din. Tawa ka lang ng tawa, Marlon, ha? Dapat pagbalik ni Malu, bumalik ka na rin. Demanding si Lola Aia, no? Yeah, mga friends ko na to, if I feel down, ay nako, andyan lang yan sila. Yeah, outlet na natin yan na makahack tayo. Yeah, it's a really a good one. And I'm so happy na nakabalik na talaga yung mga legs ko sa pag-akyat, sa paglakad. Kasi noon, 'di ba? You know that when ano parang na-baby steps ako that I cannot even ano tawag to? Mag-land ka ba na mas mataas na pag-land mo. Saka, eto sila. Kasi nga mga diehard supporters ko, 'di ba? Kung kailan ako mag-live, nako, hindi mo na kailangan sabihan. May premium man na wala. Go lang ng go. So again, guys, thank you so much sa support ninyo. 'Di ba? Watch out, guys, ha. Baka makapag-live ako. Out of the country, ha? Baka lang. I'm not too sure yet kung may time. If may time, makapag-live tayo. Pero pag wala, I will just upload it sa video na lang. You know, I want to share it to you guys too. Kung saan ako gustong makapunta, kung may signal lang at saka hindi lang hectic yung ano ba. Gusto ko ma-share sa inyo ng live din. Just like when we were in Jasper, right? I want you guys to see how beautiful it is. Sa Banff, how beautiful the Banff is too. So yeah, pasensya na guys, nagutom na kasi ako. Imagine yung, kumain naman kami doon before kami umalis. Ay, oh my gosh, I forgot. Sabi ko kay Sean kanina, di ba? May spaghetti siya, kukunin ni Toto. Kalimutan ko padala. Yutit, magkita naman tayo bukas, di ba? And, ang gusto ko ngayon pala, di ba nagluluto-luto ako dito? Ba? I'm sharing it to you also, guys, through sa vlog. But, it's one way also of keeping me busy. Parang, so that I won't think anymore of, ano ba, hindi ko ma-entertain yung mga negative thoughts ko. So, thank you. Grabe guys, no? Kung mababasa nyo lang ang aking utak at saka puso. Ang lalim, no? Parang feel kong pagiging artista na ngayon, no? Kasi, even though that your heart and your mind is not that happy, but because you are creating a happy memories, parang artista ka na rin. And I'm glad na itong mga friends ko, nag-i-enjoy din sa akin pa rin. Are you enjoying, guys? Sa mga hiking natin. Oh, you know what? Ryan told me earlier that he rated that troll, yung twist in Troll Falls. He rated it as 10/10. See? You must be proud of you guys, yung mga cast ko. Magko-cooperate kasi kayo lahat. "10/10 daw. Yeah, great performance ng mga casts. Marlon, dala ka na doon sa mga great performers ko. May the trolls be with you. So what else guys? Mga ano nyo? Meron pa ba? Meron pa ba tayong nakaligtaan na i-share sa kanila yung about the life here and abroad. Kung ano-ano na nga lang nakikita. May nag-provide pa ng props. I know, right? Ano lang, masaya lang. Judith, do you have anything to share pa? Piyot, do you have anything to share? Oh yeah. Yeah, transport system. Good thing that you brought that up, Pamalu. Piyot. The transport system here is, yeah, I like it here. What, may traffic man siya, pero ang traffic, oh my gosh, is incomparable dun sa Philippines. Ah, may planning talaga yun ng mga roads, no? Na para hindi ma-traffic talaga ba? And then, oh my goodness, almost every year, may construction talaga, no? Especially, they will just stop during winter talaga, sa kasagsagan ng winter. But other than that, they keep doing constructions. They said the only thing that is having a traffic in here is the winter and the what they call this, the winter, and then the construction. Pero ang traffic dito hindi naman pareho sa atin na ano. Maano lang, madali lang naman, hindi naman ganun kaano. And they have accessible din ba? You know, I know that back home we do have tricycle, pedicabs. Very accessible talaga sa atin din, no? Kasi dito, if you don't drive, wala. Ano ka lang, mag-commute, may transportations dito. And especially me, I'm not driving. That's why I look for a place na malapit sa train station. So, the building is in here, and the condo building is in here. That train station is just across. Yeah, and may everything, may access sa PWD. So, this PWD in here, they can enjoy life too. Using sa mga wheelchairs nila, may mga electric wheelchair ba man yan, or may access sila. And they have the handy bus too. Yung handy bus nila is for those wheelchair bound na mga na may kunwari may mga appointments, or pwede rin gamitin yan for kung may pupuntahan ka na iba. Yeah, it's really pretty accessible. Mabalik tayo sa Filipino channel ba? Isa rin 'yun sa mga mga nakakaano rin, yung mismo mong Pilipinas ba? Isa rin 'yun sa mga nagpapaaliw sa iyo ba? Na kahit pagod ka, if you watch them na sa TV, kahit papaano ba, you're still part na you're having that feeling na nasa Philippines ka rin ba? It's really, it's really hard to be away from your family, really. It's really hard. Especially if you have your own family, 'di ba? And you're away from them. And yet minsan hindi ka pa maintindihan ng family sa back home, 'di ba? May mga 'di ba may mga sa Tulfo may mga ganong ano na may mga ganong sitwasyon ba na hindi sila maintindihan ng mga ano. Siguro kaya nga this is the reason why um, I'm having this live conversation with you guys so that I can share somehow for people back home, they have an idea what life is in here. Hindi naman sinasabi na may mga advantages at saka disadvantages. As what I've said earlier, may ganun talaga. So yun. Anything else to add? Annabelle, you have some more to add to our topic in here? Mm, I wish I could have I could have a guest no na from Middle East. For those who are also vlogging guys and you want to collab with me through live and share your story, especially sa Middle East or sa Taiwan man or wherever, sa ang lupalop man ng mundo ka, please message me, and if I am available and you are available, then we can go live together. At least we can share together, and then people will benefit from this from this conversation, and more informations that we can share, the more that I can understand, we can understand each other ba, 'di ba? So yeah, I'm calling for those who are watching and who will be watching this live, who wants to collab with me live. I would really appreciate it so that we can do this sharing. Annabelle, sorry for that. You have a big problem. Now she's craving for French fries. You go, you go then and buy one, or just order and deliver. Yeah. Piot, do you still have any? Judith, do you still have any to share? You want the one that I'm eating? Okay, here. Open your mouth. It's almost done. So I guess it's I think that we covered we covered the we covered much of what is life in here, right? In Canada. Uso dito ang lagarian, di ba? Yung mga 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Kagaya ng friend ko na isa na she works in a store ba. May morning siya na shift, may morning siya na work, and then she will come home and then just eat and maybe have 30-minute relax, and then afterwards go to another job. Iba nga tatlo pa eh, 'di ba? And that's why I salute for those Filipinos na nagdo-double job or more than one job ba. Because they can I cannot do it. Um I cannot do it because it's so for me it's so stressful already. One job lang ako pero stressful na nga. How much more pa punan ko pa, 'di ba? So that's why I salute them for having that more than one job just to satisfy the needs of their families here and families back home. So that's I think it's a cliche na nga, but that is really true. Ang tulog na excuse me, ang tulog na lang nila minsan 4 na oras na lang, kakayod na naman, just ano ba, to provide nga the needs of their families. So for those Filipinos who are, especially here in Canada, na nagwo-work uh, more than one job kayo, I salute you guys. Grabe, ang hirap na yan. Hindi ko yan makakaya. So, if you don't have any more things to share, I think I've said my part na um my experiences. And yeah, hopefully nga sabi ko kanina, hopefully I can have somebody with me to guest sa dito pa rin sa Life in Abroad, Usapang OFW, so that they can share also their stories. And kung may kakilala kayo guys um, wants to be my guest, please let me know also. Excuse me. If there are schedule, we'll um, mag-meet tayo sa ating schedule, then we can do that. Okay? So, I think that this would be it. I will let you go now, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining with me. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you sa support ninyo. Thank you so much. Thank you, world. Thank you sa lahat-lahat um, for watching and watching and keep watching my videos. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Okay? I think I have to say goodbye to you now and then see you next time. Okay? Take care, everyone. And please, as I've said, COVID man or walang COVID, please do hand hygiene and do not put your hands on your face so that hindi madali ba maka-harbor kayo ng infection, okay? Take care, guys, and see you again next time sa live natin. And please try to watch our videos, our upcoming videos pa. I do have pa with other guests na naman, yung mga co-stars ko. Yeah, watch out for that and also this hike, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.